We're changing the capping station in an Anajet Sprint. First we have to take this control board off. So there's two screws underneath here, and there's one screw here. Once you have those two screws removed, you can pick this up. There's one screw that's holding this piece here, and there's two ground wires. Just undo that screw. Okay, put the screw in here. We could just let this hang down like this. Okay, so there's a screw right here you have to pull out, and there's two screws. There's one here and one here for the bay. You gotta get this one out. Okay, and then this one out. So you then get three screws. Put in here. This should be able to slide off to the right and pull back. Now, this is you have to be very careful with this because you don't want it to fall down. Okay? There's a screw back here, two screws. They come in the back of here, two screws. Take those out. I leave them right here just so we don't lose them. This here, this turns around, and there happens to be a screw underneath here, a small one. You need like a small screwdriver. Okay, so you get a small screwdriver. It's a little difficult. And you get the screw out. I put it in there. This comes off to the side. There's a screw over here that attaches from the base to it. Okay. There's a screw back here, on the back side of the machine. That comes off. So basically we're taking off the bay in order to get to the capping station. Okay. That goes there. There's two plugs here. These have to be removed. You can just pull them out just very easily. There's a blue and a red, and a black and red. Be very careful because there's two pins there. You don't want to bend them. Underneath here, down here, there should be some machines have been refurbished, some not. So there should be there should be 4 screws there. This one only had 2 screws in it. So there's a screw here and a screw there, and there should be screws all the way back here. Just remove those screws, and the whole bay should be free. Be careful of this thing. You can actually put this thing back on. It slides in to the right, and then through the grooves, it's sliding. So now the whole bay is free. And I just like to put the bay up here, on top of the machine here. So it's out of my way so I can get the capping station. Okay, capping station. Here we are. Now, the capping station, they have a ground orange wire. I don't know if you can see it. So there's a ground orange wire right here. Yes. Got it? Take that out. Awesome. Okay, so now there's a screw on the capping station way back here, down in this hole right here. You're right back behind that board. That's holding the capping station to the base. You need to get that out. It's good to have magnetic screwdrivers. On some models, this board is covering it. You might have to take out these screws and just let the board loose. But that screw came out. Okay, so now we're going to pull this gray plug here, the bottom plug, out of this board, free up the capping station there. We should be good to go from there. We need to take this screw out. Make sure you save all your parts. Okay. On top of the capping station, there should be a screw with a red mark on it. Right here. It's got a red mark on it, so that's going to be removed. Okay. So there's the, see the red mark on it? So that gets removed. This piece will come out now. Okay, there's another screw. You need kind of a long screwdriver. There's another screw right here. So right here, there's another screw. That needs to be removed. You can't really see it, but it kind of works. Okay. Okay, so this is the capping station. It should be free now, but I like to loosen up the front here. So I take these screws out because it's just easier to maneuver. So this tiny screw comes out. Okay. Let's use this. The screw comes out. Frees itself. It's also easier. It's attached to here, so the capping station should just come right out. Okay, so it just takes a little bit of wiggling back and forth and pulling this thing out because it's not really the easiest thing to do. But it comes out. You gotta avoid this thing. Capping station is out. Just make sure you remove the two hoses that are attached to the wasting tank. So these ones have clips in them. Got a little bit of their job. We're using CMYK and white ink. That's the tubes for both of those. And your capping station is removed. I like to hold on to these little clamps here. So just take them off and put them on your new capping station. See, there's something wrong with it. It's full of ink. Wasn't working too well. So I like to take out this waste ink pad because it's seen better days. That's ink from the capping station. Plug a new pad in. And clean this up just a drop. New pad slides right in. This one goes in the trash. And then just repeat the steps going backwards.